Alright, so, piece, I'm not going to fluff it up or nothing, but that quick, that's about it. The other, if you buy like Vaseline or whatever, it's going to be more pricey. This exact shaving's nothing. Just putting a little bit of this, but really all these other tests now seem kind of pointless. Let me open up the pencil shavings. Rub a little bit of this here. Stuff's cheap. Alright. Take some pencil shaving. Remember how much this cost, but it's well worth the money. I mean, right there you could make, geez, I mean, how many fires? Alright, little wad like that. Open this up before we get started. Alright, set this here so it doesn't spill. So I'm just a little bit on my finger, mushing it in there. Alright, there we go. And we'll pour just a little bit in here. Really not needed. I just want to see the effects. We'll do like they say. Put about a dime's worth. And we'll fold this over on itself so it gets trapped in the petroleum jelly. Put just a little more to kind of seal it up. And now we got an even tighter wad than we had before. Don't get excited, ladies. I'm not talking about that kind of wad. Alright, let me close up this so we don't get a flash fire. Alright. Now, being closed up, it may take 2 strikes with my striker. Okay. A little bit tight. There we go. Okay, so we will have to open it up a little bit. No problem. Can't get oxygen in there, it's not going to work. I was just curious to see. Yeah, I got some petroleum jelly on my striker. That's why it continues to spark. There you go. Now what I suspect is going to happen is it's going to sparkle and fizzle like a sparkler as it hits the bits of magnesium. That's a good little flame right there. That'll get you going. Alright, so pretty much we discovered petroleum jelly is necessary for a continued flame. The wood chips and the magnesium sparks don't really make that big a difference. Very interesting little test. Alright, let's make another one, and then I'm going to put a little bit of water on it. And I don't have water, I got a little bit of beer here. We'll see if that'll work in a wetting down state. Alright, make another one. I know somebody's going to say, oh, you're wasting stuff. And it's freaking pocket lint caught in the dryer. Who cares if I waste it? This one I'm just going to put petroleum jelly. I'm not going to put any other substances in here because I haven't seen a difference yet. Just in this little 6-7 minute test going on here. Got a little bit on there. Alright, let's put a little bit of beer on it. We'll simulate. Got a little bit wet. Alright. Alright. Do like that. I know, alcohol abuse. Now that ought to smell good on the wood. Alright, let's see if we can catch a spark here. Now this may be an instance where we need the magnesium flakes. There she goes. She's going to keep going. I can actually put it up. So it doesn't work that well like that. If I open it up a little bit, get to the inside where it's a little dry, of course it'll work. So it can get wet, but need to open it up to the dry insides to get it to catch a spark. Let's see if we can help it along. There we go. So it takes a little bit more. Yep, I just blew it out. Alright, so not completely waterproof. Still interesting to know. Alright. So I'll make up one. I'll put a little bit of wood shavings in it just for the heck of it. And then we'll head outside and we will actually make a fire and see how quick we can get it going. Not in a controlled area here, but outside in what we'll call nature, my backyard. So let's head out there. Okay, so I prepared my wood. Here we have shavings that I've cut off the limb I'm using with my knife. Here we go to almost pencil size. There's just little shavings here. Some little thin sticks. And then for next, about the size of a Sharpie once we get going. Then here, slightly bigger than your thumb. What I used today was a little Chinese knife I picked up at a Army surplus store. I've got us a piece of dryer lint, put a few wood shavings in there, doused it up pretty good with the petroleum jelly. There she goes. Now when making a fire, for anyone that isn't experienced with fire, you want to have all your materials ready. You don't want to get the fire going and then be like, oh my God, I need some fuel, I need something to burn. And don't just throw it all on there because you'll smother it. A little bit of that. She's starting to go now. It smells good to see it. There we go. I've got some of these broken like this. I can set them over the top, kind of almost support themselves. Plus the little frayed ends, busted like this, they do good. You got more surface area to catch flame. The little ends catch first. There we go. Fluffy. Right? Like I said, we want to be careful not to smother our flame. Cool. And that's making a fire with our Lindt petroleum jelly fire starting devices. Seems to work pretty good. There we go. That easy. So, good experiment. We know it works. And just because you have the, like I said, the Lindt and petroleum jelly, you still got to prepare your tinder, your kindling, and your fuel. And then you're good to go after that. It's simple fire making. Awesome. So, thanks for joining us, and come back again and see what we're into next time. Thank you.